Hello, my name is Jackie. I am a transactional lender, and what that means is I provide short-term funding to help real estate investors close their transactions smoothly, whether that's earnest money deposit, funds for double closing, and or down payments. And that's more of a creative structure, which I'll maybe get into at a later video. So primarily I lend on EMD and double closes. And I really enjoy that because it helps investors work quicker. Sometimes maybe their capital's tied up somewhere and there's a deal and they don't want to pass on it, so I can help fund the EMD. Double closes help with wholesalers who maybe can't use a title company because they don't allow pass-through funding. I can help get that deal funded for them as well. So it's a really fun environment to be in because it's essentially working with people who want to make things happen and they're also just getting started. So, sometimes when you have a business idea or an endeavor or a desire, your bank account maybe doesn't match what you're aiming to do. So you can get the help of somebody like me to help you get there. And that's really what excites me about this is I can help people get to their end goal. Yeah, it's pretty fun. So that's the main thing that I do. The other thing is real estate agent. I just got my license in September of 2024. Excuse me, coffee time. In September of 2024. And I got my license because I started out wholesaling and also really liked that, but I was doing one strategy, which was direct to agent. I was calling agents for properties that had been on the market maybe 100 plus days, 200 plus days. It was obviously not moving. So the reason I wanted to find out, what is the reason the house isn't selling? Is there a way that we can help the seller get their home sold that is creative? Because let's say a house has been on the market for 200 days and it's overpriced and the seller's not gonna budge. That's the price that they want. Well, let's say they also have a lot of equity in the home. If we can come to terms where we give them a down payment that's helpful for them and pay off the rest over time, like seller financed, or if they have a mortgage, we do what's called a sub two. So anyways, long story short, I did that for a while. But one of the things that was tripping me up is that a lot of the agents would ask me if I was an agent. And if I wasn't an agent, they didn't really want to speak with me. Some did because, they wanted to help their seller get their home sold. But I, as a new person in real estate and real estate investing, I wanted to be everything that I could be. So if somebody's like, are you an agent? I have to say no. They kind of looked down on that. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll get my agent's license and then at least it will get my foot in the door to have these conversations and help more sellers. So I got my license for that reason. And now I'm here in an open house. I'm hosting this. It starts in 30 minutes. This one's in Long Beach. It's a really cool 3-bed, 2-bath, 1-story home. The agent bought this home. Well, I don't know the backstory, but essentially she fixed it up. And she did a really nice job. Maybe I'll include a tour video at the end of this, but they opened up the front room. So I'm in between where you would be dining and lounging in this area. And there's also a fireplace over here. Then you have the whole back and then the rest of the house is that way. So it's really nice what they did. And it's a really cute neighborhood. It's quiet, very quiet neighborhood. And it's right bordering Hawaiian Gardens, which is really cool too. It's really neat. You drive off the freeway, off the 405, and then I think it was Pioneer that I drove up, and it's a little street that lines the freeway, and then it has a sign, "Welcome to Long Beach." So it's kind of fun how it's right there. What else do I want to say? Well, that's getting off track. So I'm also a real estate licensed agent. Where this will take me, I'm not really sure. I do know that my passion is investing and projects. What I would like to do is purchase something that I can fix and flip because I would just like to see what the process is like. A lot of people do it and have fun with it. But we'll see. We'll see where things go. So that's one thing I do. Transactional lending, real estate agent license. And then I've recently connected with a person I've met through networking online. So I will be sourcing properties wholesale as well in 2025. So those are my three, main hats that I wear. I guess that's it. I guess I just wanted to do an introduction video of who I am, what I do, how I can help you. And if you have questions or if you're curious about anything, feel free to leave a comment so I can meet you and get back to you with an answer. And we'll see how these videos develop, because I'm not sure exactly what style I want to do these. This one feels more like a vlog style. I know that there are a lot of videos out there that are scripted and very neat and tidy, which I would also like to do, but I think for now we'll start here. I'll be putting out a video every week. Ideally it's from a new open house every week as well, or this one too. Like, I don't know, I'll probably, if this one doesn't sell in the next week or two, then I'll probably be here again next weekend. We'll see. And that is all. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Hello again. I wanted to add a couple things. I rewatched the video, and number one, it was a 605 freeway, not the 405. And number two, I said on there that I wasn't sure where this journey would take me. But I wanted to clarify and say that I do have some clear goals, but what's that quote from John Lennon? Life is what's happening when you're planning things. My friend Kevin would know. He would always quote it. I'm gonna actually look it up right now. Lyric. Okay, this is it. The quote is, life is what happens is when you're busy making other plans. So that we can say that I have a clear goal, but life is what happens. So anyway, I have sort of like a bingo card of goals within real estate. Definitely I want to build my portfolio, and there's a lot of different ways I can fill that bingo card. Whether I do all of them, I'll adjust as I keep going, but definitely I would like to do a fix and flip. I am curious and interested in owning a mobile home park or an RV park, something of that nature. Would be really cool. My brain's obviously like not ready for this, but I think it would be really cool to purchase land and develop a community. I actually passed through one in Pasadena or Altadena or Sierra Madre area, and it's new and it's not very many units. They're really beautiful homes, but it's like, if you're familiar with the area, it's a huge, long, twisty road, beautiful homes, but they're all like older. There's no new developments out there except for this one. And it was nice because it didn't take up much space. I don't know. So I guess what was impressive about that is like somebody saw some land, purchased the land, obviously had to work with the city, county, or whatever the process is to get these projects done, but they did it and it was very nice. And even though it was very new, it it didn't really fit. Like it looked out of place. It's like, oh, that's new and completely different than everything else here, but it wasn't like bad. It didn't look bad. It was just really impressive. I don't know. So something like that would be really cool. There's a lot of homes that I'll go into and, I just pay attention to certain details. It might not make sense to other people, the things that I get hung up on. But I would like to do a fix and flip for that reason, just to kind of see like, where does my attention to detail take me? What would I create? Obviously there's budgetary concerns. A lot of people who notice fix and flips have like the same flooring, the same countertops. Things get a little bit like repetitive. One of the things that I do notice is that home buyers don't like that. They like to see some variety. They don't like to feel like they're walking into a fix and flipped home. Some people don't care, but some people do. I would say more people that, like, if you're in the $1 million+ range, I think that from what I've heard, more people do care about that. But it's different for everybody. You know, somebody might be very excited because this is just like a very different look than they've ever lived in before. So this is new to them. It just depends on who you are, what your experience is, and what you're looking for. But anyways, again, I digress. So I have a bingo card of goals, and those are a few of them. And definitely I want to build my transactional lending business. I just really can't stress enough how exciting it feels to talk to somebody who's trying to get a transaction done, and they've done like most of the footwork, but then there's just like this one simple thing that is tripping them up or they're getting stuck on, and I can help make that easy for them. And on top of that, I also meet a lot of lenders, like DSCR lenders, hard money loan lenders, conventional lenders, and everybody has a different like strength to bring to the table. So another passion of mine is connecting people with what they need. So for example, I'm working on a transaction now where I've already funded the investor's EMD. We're just waiting for close of escrow, but he's having some second thoughts about his current lender. So I'm helping him find another one who can help him get the deal done. And it just feels so good. I don't know. It's kind of cheesy maybe, but it's really nice to find good people and work with good people and get those deals closed, get the goals achieved. That's what I like to do. So this is the addendum to my previous video. Hasta luego. 7870 Ritchie in Long Beach. As promised, here is a walking tour. So this is the kitchen. There we go, way better. The kitchen, the dining table, and the living space. The entry is really nice, very open. You don't feel like claustrophobic or, you know, sometimes you walk into a house and like everything is just already in your face. This is really nice and wide open. Got this, there's the fireplace I mentioned earlier. An extra wide balcony door, or not balcony, patio door, sliding door. And then the backyard, very nicely landscaped. You get a nice little barbecue out here. You could even, I mean, if you're a hot tub person, you could probably fit something right here. And then another really cool thing is that each room here has sliding doors to the outside. I don't know, like I feel like if you have kids, I'm not sure if that's a great idea, but if you're working from home, those are like great office solutions. And let's see what else we've got here. Bathroom number 1. This window, or I don't know what you call this, wall window glass thingy, is stationary. It doesn't move. So maybe not great for like bathing the kids, but if you're an adult, it's great. And this is one room, another room, and then the primary. And it has a large window to the front, and here is the restroom and shower. Hello, shower. So this is the home I am filming from today, and its list price is $1,324,000. I think it's been on the market close to 40 days. I'll check to make sure, but I think it's around there. And there you have it. And through that door over there is the garage, but there's some stuff being stored there, so I'll just spare you.